Welcome to Destination Station. As always, I'm Destin. I'm feeling a little rough McGruff, but we got some horror news today, so I'm going to go over it.
Before we get started, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for more content in the future.
Today, Bloody Disgusting put out that Fede Alvarez produced Texas Chainsaw Massacre slices its way to a new home at Netflix. It was going to get a theatrical release, but now it looks like Netflix has scooped it up. What they've said so far is, with the serious lack of promotion up to this point, it's been easy to forget that a new take that the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is on the way. With Fede Alvarez produced Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Fede Alvarez did the remake of Evil Dead, which was phenomenal. Don't Breathe, and he helped write and produce Don't Breathe 2. I think he did one of the Dragon Tattoo Spiderweb movies or something. I can't remember which one it was. I haven't got to see that one, but that was more action thriller. But horror is where he is best known for. This is supposed to be set to be a sequel to Tobe Hopper's original classic. We've been promised that Old Man Leatherface and the return of Sally Hardesty, two teases that have us very excited. The only thing we've had is just an image of like the opening, like the theatrical poster. So we've had so many different takes on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We've had them retcon before with Texas Chainsaw 3D, which a lot of fans didn't like. I didn't either. I thought it had some cool elements to it, but overall the script and the writing was very lacking, and we don't need 3D in our Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, and it just felt like a CW cheap version of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And then we had Leatherface, which was a prequel, which I didn't think it was too bad. It got a limited release as well. It had Steven Dorff as the sheriff hunting down Leatherface and the crew, and it kind of had like a little twist element to it too, and kind of felt like a Rob Zombie type Devil's Rejects mixed with maybe some Natural Born Killers elements to it, which I thought was a pretty cool take. Overall, it was still just kind of a basic movie. Didn't really like break the mold or anything or bring it back fresh. So everyone's been excited for this Fede Alvarez version of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, including myself. Not sure what to think about. If this movie is going to be lacking in quality since it's going to Netflix, because Netflix does put out some pretty good hits with the slashers coming back to theatricals and stuff like that, making a comeback with the recent Candyman. We've had Halloween. We got Halloween Kills coming out. We got Scream 5 coming out. You would think that this would be theatrical as well with the high of slashers. So I don't know. I don't know what to think about this. There's been really lacking marketing, like it says, and yeah, that's all we have is a poster that says, in 1974, the world witnessed one of the most bizarre crimes in the annals of American history. In 2021, the face of madness returns. Sorry, might sound dumb as hell right there. Yeah, so yeah, that's all we have for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This was just breaking news that it's actually going to Netflix to theatricals. There's no release date yet, so we shall wait and see. On to the next thing. Let's talk about Krampus, the Scream Factory release of Krampus that's coming out this November. It says that Bloody Disgusting put out that Scream Factory bringing Michael Dougherty's Krampus to 4K Ultra HD with a never-before-seen cut. It says it's going to be coming out November 16th. Yes, this is a brand new, never-before-seen version of the 2015 holiday horror film. Scream Factory explains, for the first time ever, Michael Dougherty's previously unseen naughty cut. Ooh, that sounds like something. Of the film will be seeing the light of day. This alternate version restores key dialogue and scenes that had to be trimmed from the original theatrical release to appease the MPAA. This definitive version of the film was supervised by Doherty himself. The release from Screen Factory will not include the theatrical version of the movie we know and love. So you're not going to get the theatrical version. A lot of us already have that. So maybe this is living up to be something. I always said that I thought Krampus would have benefited more if it was a hard R, if that's the route they're going with. Hopefully it's just not some extra dialogue and stuff like that. Maybe it's maybe it's a lot more action and gore and stuff like that. When it says naughty cut, hopefully it's not just a lot of like sexual innuendos and just like a more vulgar script, part of the script. Maybe I hope it's got a lot more action and horror to it. But it says the full list of extras will be announced soon, so stay tuned. And Krampus. And then it gives the synopsis. So yeah, I'm really digging the artwork on the Screen Factory, which they always kill it in the artwork department. I mean, like they're known for that. It says like for the first 3 months there will be a slipcover. I think that's how they normally try to do it. But yeah, this looks pretty cool. I'm looking forward to revisiting Krampus. I actually liked it. It wasn't the best movie it could have been. But it was decent. It's a good little horror movie for around the holiday season, around Christmas time. So yeah, it's one that I'll watch, and my kids, will watch. I don't know if they'll be able to watch this naughty cut, depending on what's in it and what they say in it. I hope it's just not a bunch of vulgar, because it does have some comedy horror tones to it. I hope it's just not all, when they say naughty cut, I hope it's not just all comedy. It can have some. It can have some some crude humor and stuff like that, but I hope it's also a naughty cut for the horror reasons as well, and we see some carnage candy a little bit more. The last thing I want to talk to you guys about is that there has been some photos that has been released, some stills for the Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City, that the upcoming Resident Evil film that's supposed to feel more like the video games and less like all the Mila Jovovich films. It's supposed to be more in line with those, but I'll put up some images here. I'm not sure if I'm feeling this. I mean, honestly, if I'm being honest, some of these images are looking kind of cheap, like low budget. And they could still do a really good Resident Evil movie low budget, but this something just screams like I'm getting, what's that movie back in the day, the Dead, what was it, there was some movie that was based off a video game and they were on an island. What was it? House of the Dead, the arcade game. I'm getting those kind of vibes from these images, and I'm wondering, is it going to be that type of quality? Because I was not a fan of that movie. That movie was highly a B movie, and it just I don't know. I hope that's not what they're doing here, but that's what it looks like. They always say that that this was all about returning to the games and creating a movie that was much more a horror movie than sort of a sci-fi action of the previous films. So yeah, I don't know what to think. They say it's going to have a very old school retro feel. Says he was influenced by movies like The Exorcist and Exorcist 3, Don't Look Now, and The Shining. You can really feel the texture in this movie. Okay, so that's some really like bold statements there, because I'm not getting any of those vibes from these stills. So maybe they just shouldn't release any of these type of stills until they have something like ground. Like if it's not impressive, don't put it out, because this was kind of bad marketing in my taste. I mean, we're all going to see it, especially us horror fans and Resident Evil fans, but yeah, these stills did not do it for me. I don't like the way that, who is this, Leon Kennedy right here? I'm not digging the look at all. I am a big fan of the games, though. If you haven't played Resident Evil Biohazard or Resident Evil Village, check those out. Those are really good games. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. It also says, hold on. It says it was a mixture of prosthetics, CGI, and creature performances. There's some wonderfully freaky stuff in there. Yeah, okay, that all sounds great and everything. Looks like they're not just gonna rely on CGI. They're gonna have some prosthetics, which if you're dealing with zombies and creatures and stuff, I hope you would put some prosthetics on, you know, at least the zombies. I don't know. It's gonna have to impress me. I'm not really feeling this at all. It looks like the character Claire Redfield is gonna be in it. Jill Valentine, Albert Wesker, Chris Redfield, Leon Kennedy. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think about any of the news I talked about today, especially with this Resident Evil? I mean, if you've seen the stills, you know, you can Google them, or well, you can see them right here on this video. What'd you think about it? Let me know in the comment section below. But as for me now, my height of excitement for this movie has dwindled a little bit. I'm just like, I can wait. Some movies, it's like you just can't wait, like Halloween Kills or Scream 5 or something. This, I can wait. Alright guys, I'll just play a Resident Evil game because they do it best. So, alright guys, that's all I got. This is Destination Station. As always, I'm Destin. Subscribe and like this video. You don't know how much that helps out this channel. I bring more content like this to you in the future. And I have a video coming out later on today. Be looking out for that. So, yeah. I'll see you guys next time. And sorry about the way I look. I'm tired as hell. I haven't been up long. I'm feeling rough McGruff right now. So yeah, don't judge me. All right, subscribe to Destination Station. As always, I'm Destin. Peace.